Hey guys, what's up? Andre here with a quick update on a recent purchase. As you can see, this is the special version War Machine. Quite an old figure already from 2012, which is basically a repaint of the original War Machine by Hot Toys. So no new releases, sorry guys. I was just not into these recent releases somehow. It was a bit too expensive for my liking. So I especially dig the Robocop, the battle damage one. But in the end, I'm more of an Iron Man collector than a Robocop collector. So this is the recent purchase I bought at the toy fair in Zurich last weekend with my buddy NED. It's quite a cool repaint actually, and I always wanted to have it. And this was quite a unique chance to have it, see it in person and decide whether I want to shell out some bucks for it. So it's not a cheap piece currently. I think value is going up anyways on this piece, and you have to calculate about $500 to $600 I think for a new one. So everything else in the video review in the upcoming minutes. Before we go into the video review, a quick side note on an upgrade I did for my camera equipment. This is the Nikon D7200, quite a powerful DSLR cam. And at this note, a big shout out to Jason Buff. I think most of you know him if you're a bit around in the community on Instagram or Facebook. He does amazing photography of Hot Toys collectibles with exactly this cam. And he was actually my main inspiration in deciding which cam I should buy, because my old Sony cam was more than 12 years old, so I just really wanted to have a serious upgrade here. I already checked if I could shoot a video with it. It works, but it just doesn't have a good auto zoom if you want to capture a really high frame rate video. So for video and reviews I still use this Panasonic camcorder here, but for doing photography this is an amazing product. And I bought two lenses. This is an everyday Nikon lens, and this one here is a macro lens of Sigma, which has a fixed focal length of 10.5 centimeters, which gives you an extremely nice bokeh effect, if you like a blur effect, if you zoom on to the collectibles and smaller stuff. So if you want to check out some reference photos, go on my Facebook page. It's an extremely powerful cam, I have to say. It has like 6,000 pixels by 4,000 pixels, like 25 megapixels resolution. It's just, well, it's a massive, really massive cam. So next is the video review of War Machine. Okay, first the box. As you can see, all holding this dark, almost black tone with some lining going on of some concept art of the suit, but nothing really special. And then you have an inlay cover, and on the back side it has all the credits. It's the MMS166, which came out around 1 year later after original release. One note I want to give out here, and this was verified by Anthony Sang, Budget Stark. When I bought the figure, I sent him a picture and asked him, is this the Milk edition? I always thought there is the Milk special version, and actually there are two special versions. So this is the normal special version, and then there is the Milk edition special version. And the Milk version has an actual updated or upgraded custom default stand, which has like this Milk logo on it. I might throw in a little picture here. You will see it afterwards when I show you the default stand on this special version, where the difference is. Here we go, War Machine, the special version right out of the box. And as you can see, the first impression, it looks really menacing. It looks like a dark and white stormtrooper mixed together with some Iron Man elements somehow. And I really dig the distinct separations between white and black on this piece. Then of course you have some different highlighted pieces in silver or chrome, and of course the light up functions are all red, so this looks quite evil in the end. But first let's go to the accessories, which is a bit sparse on this figure. Actually I have just these two fisted hands as additional hand sculpts. The one that I mounted here are the articulated fingered hands. Then this is the base that you get with both versions of this figure, which has like a white top layer and the base layer is black, which is really different to the other just very plain silverish Iron Man bases. And here, as I said, is the default stand, which just says War Machine Special Version, and on the Milk Edition you have like a Milk Edition logo here, and this is the only difference from this version to the Milk version. And then of course there's a big price difference, so if you want to have the Milk version you probably have to pay another $100 to $200 additional to the $500 to $600 on this one, so you end up at $800 to $900 maybe even more, because the Milk Edition is quite rare nowadays. So thanks Anthony for that little hint there. So then articulation wise, so this is a figure from 2012. It's quite a static pose, nothing really big in terms of articulation. It's all plasticky. So this is about the range of motion you can do with the legs. Also the joints are not that tight. It's a bit better than I think on the original one, but that's about it. Also the range of motion in the arms is not that up high, but you at least can rotate them. But in general, I just don't think these first Iron Man suits are meant to be posed that much. Also the articulation on the helmet is quite limited because of these two shoulder parts here. Alright, then of course, as on the original, you have two different hidden weapons. On the left shoulder you have the hidden X-Wife rocket, mini rocket launcher, also repainted, but just cool, and just something that Hot Toys doesn't do that often anymore on today's figures, especially on the die-cast ones. And on the other side you have the, let me see, the rocket or missile pods, and these you can pull up and slide onto the side. Really cool. So then let's have a look at the light up features. As you can see, I already activated it on the hand sculpts, all red, quite nice. And here on the back side you have the button for the arc reactor on the front. Let's switch this on. And here on the upper neck you have a little very tiny switch for the LEDs on the faceplate. So let's have a look here. It's really bright on the arc reactor, and I might give you a bit more presentation on the face guard if I switch down the lights. It's not that visible as I wish it would be, but it's a bit more visible than on the original sculpt. So on the original War Machine, the light up feature was very less prominent than on this one, and it just has a really evil feel, I have to say. So this is maybe a bit one of the major selling points next to the custom repaint job, that you just have an all clean red LED light up setup here. Alright guys, I mean there's nothing much more to say. This is really a hardcore Iron Man collector piece, and if you already have the first War Machine, which we have here on the right side, it's probably a hard choice if you want to invest in something like the special version. As you can see here in direct comparison, red LEDs here on the arc reactor and white ones on the original, and you can't even see it here, the red LEDs on the eyes are activated, but it's so totally weak, so it's basically not visible, a bit of a red tint. That's about it. I'm not sure if the battery is weak or if it's the LED itself. They're here on the special edition, it's really noticeably more brighter. So if we have a look now, here's the red LED. So that's at least a nice feature on the special version. that they somehow upgraded the quality of their lighting features on this War Machine suit. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video review on the special version War Machine. Two great old school figures nowadays from Hot Toys, and if you have the chance to get both, really get both. If you get one, probably get the original one, but I still dig the special editions. So thanks for watching guys, until next time, and see you around. Bye bye.